This week's DRM Not Included on F5 Live Refreshing Technology is proudly powered by Amazon Prime. We all know that you get free shipping on millions of products with Amazon Prime, but you get a whole lot more. Like free music with Amazon Prime Music, free TV, movies, and documentaries with Amazon Prime Video, free games, and a free Twitch subscription to support the content creator of your choice with Amazon Prime Gaming, plus a whole lot more. We've got links to all of these features and some of our favorites, plus a 30-day free trial, all by going to f5live.tv/prime. We've got a show coming back, one that's been off the air for a while. Black Mirror has officially been announced to come back for season 6. The show premiered originally in 2011. It was one of the initial Netflix original series. And it's been gone for a while at a very interesting time, as some of the predictions and dystopian stories started to come closer to life. Because we've definitely got a Furby powered by ChatGPT, which certainly seems pretty close to the Miley Cyrus episode. But it's an interesting time for it to come back. If you've not seen the series, it is essentially, it's an anthology series where every episode is disconnected and disjointed from one another. But they tell the tale of each one tells the tale of a version of the future where a particular technology has turned dystopian in one way or another. Whether it be, social media has gone so far that, you have to audition for real life, which was kind of what that episode was, to digital blackmail and malware affecting the president, to the Miley Cyrus AI doll going berserk. So, we're certainly... The world has advanced since the last season, and we're in a great position to create new dystopian stories of technology going sideways. So, it'll definitely be interesting to see what the team is able to produce. Now, the cast list that's been announced so far, I don't know if you've seen this, Abram. The cast list so far is wild. Josh Hartnett, Michael Cera, Selma Hayek, Aaron Paul, Rory Culkin. Lots of big name people are coming into this season. I think they proved that with the Miley Cyrus episode that you can have like super big name people slip into this series and be really good to go. So they're going to lean into that this time. It is essentially the same team coming back for production. And in fact, executive producer Charlie Brooker said that he has some stories and some tropes that in the early days of the series he said he would not touch with a 10-foot pole, and has decided, you know what? I was wrong. Those are tropes that should be touched in this series, because we need to challenge what a Black Mirror episode is. So, it's probably going to feel a little different, but it's still going to feel the same. Hopefully, we won't have anything like the first episode, which if you've not watched the series, feel free to skip it. It's beyond weird. Things you don't want to see, I can promise. But outside of that, the series is fantastic, and I, for one, am looking forward to a 6th season. The show's never been it's really good at telling standard sci-fi tropes in a interesting new way. Nothing in it's never been done before. But none of it's really been done this particular way, which I think makes it interesting. Are you a fan, Abram?
I've watched some of the episodes. It just makes me so depressed
Yeah,
that I
understandable.
don't look forward to watching them. Like they all seem so realistic that it's like, yeah, I can totally see this. I
Yeah.
just, like I'm still getting over the one with the contact lenses that could record everything that you see
Uh-huh.
and store your memory forever. Um,
Which I think you're the founder of, aren't you?
yeah, yeah, it sounds a lot like what I'm the founder of, right?
Thank
Sounds
you.
like. Yeah.
Thank you for setting that up. I know that wasn't your goal, but that was
Yeah.
great.
No, I thought about it. I mean, although it's a little different because the ones I have just help you the ones I make just help you to see phone numbers. You know what's interesting though? I was thinking about this when I read the description. Every contact lens helps you to see phone numbers.
Huh.
I mean, it said helps you to see phone numbers. It didn't say helps you to call them or store them in database. It said my contact lenses have a camera in them and they help you to see phone numbers.
Huh.
Well,
It did
like
say that, didn't it?
if you put a phone number in front of me, I couldn't see well, and I put on contact lenses, it would certainly help me see them.
As
No
long as they're
AI
the right
involved, no
contact
camera
lenses for
involved.
you.
Yes, yes, it have to be the right ones. But anyway, yeah. I mean,
Huh.
it's Black Mirror is yeah. I mean, they have work to do. I think I read something the other day where someone saw a project they were working on in Black Mirror and decided to not do it.
Oh, wow.
There was a I think it was this week I saw something about like somebody saw a Black Mirror episode and they said, "Oh, this new technology I'm working on is just like the thing in the Black Mirror episode. I think I'm going to stop."
I mean, it makes sense that the article would come out now, um, since they just announced that it's coming back, and it's coming back in June. By the way, I didn't mention that before. 10 episodes of Black Mirror that went way too far. Well, the first one. Um, yeah, I don't. I don't see that one. That doesn't.
Okay. I'm not finding it now, but I think I really saw this.
I believe
You
you.
know. Anyway, um, it certainly changed my opinion on that. Like I used to think that having like a camera that follow where you could log stuff on your face would be great, and now, uh, and now I'm like, you know what? Actually, it's good not to have a perfect memory, a perfect
Yeah,
digital memory.
yeah. I, I've mentioned the episode a couple of times. I'm not a fan, but the Miley Cyrus episode was actually really good. Season 5, somewhere in the middle of season 5. It's actually pretty good with a little AI robot doll thing going crazy. It, it definitely colored my opinion of those videos of people who have hooked a Furby up to ChatGPT. Uh, I'm like, oh yeah,
That's
we've.
that's too creepy.
Oh, it's so creepy. Oh my god, it's awful. and after that particular episode, it's all I can see. Like, oh okay, well that Furby's gonna lock that guy in his closet. I think that's not ideal, but it it's a series that I've enjoyed. I didn't expect to, because it seemed like super like sci-fi tropey, but they managed to make it. See, well, that's great because I'm not talking to you. See, this is what happens when you bring half a dozen of these things into the room to talk about
Yeah,
AI. So they
they can
start
talk to
listening.
each other.
I love doing that, by the way. But yeah, I enjoyed the closer to realistic feel of it. But I can see how that would be a problem. But anyway, I'm excited. New season comes in June, so we're just a couple months away. And it's something that I'm personally excited about, and it's pretty on message for right now with the weird way that technology's been going just over the last couple of months. AI going sideways has certainly been a hot button topic.
Oh, we're definitely
show.
living in an episode. We're definitely living in an episode of Black Mirror. It really feels like it.
Yeah, so it's appropriate for it to be coming back right now, and I can't wait to see what they do with it this time around. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of F5 Live Refreshing Technology. If you did, please subscribe to the channel down below, and of course hit the notification bell, because we know that subscriptions don't mean much on YouTube anymore. If you've got topics that you'd like us to talk about in the future, please comment them down below. And if you'd like to not follow us on YouTube, there's lots of ways that you can follow along with our content by going to plughitslive.com/subscribe. There you'll see all of our shows and all of the ways that you can watch, listen, and follow along.